A heads up for folks in Pennsylvania or anyone looking to pass through the state, maybe stay there. They have a new bill that has just been introduced that would establish a gun registry within the state. HB 0768 is known as the Firearms Registration Act. The Democrats that introduced the bill were Mary Louise Isaacson and Angel Cruz. Also Mary Jo Daley. They said last Friday, the General Assembly referred this bill to the Committee on Judiciary. They're saying that this bill would require gun owners in the Keystone State to register their firearms in the Pennsylvania State Police Department database, and owners would have to provide the police with the make, model, and serial number of all their guns, along with the application that the gun owner must swear under oath they're going to abide by. The gun owner would have to submit fingerprints, 2 photographs no older than 30 days. They'd have to go through a background check for each firearm that they own. This is the same background check that they got to go through to purchase the gun. In addition to this requirement, they must also provide the Pennsylvania State Police with their home and work address, their telephone number, their social security number, their date of birth, their age, their sex, and citizenship. This requirement is more information that a person needs to vote. So this is more info than a person needs to vote. Now, if the state police reject a person's application, then they will then have 10 days to appeal this decision. And this is where it gets murky, guys. The owner must turn their firearm into the state police within 3 days of receiving notification of rejection. Now, what happens if something gets lost in the mail, there's a delay, or anything along those lines? They say if a person does not appeal the decision within 10 days, their right is forfeited. A gun owner cannot transfer any unregistered firearm. Anyone caught with an unregistered gun in Pennsylvania is guilty of a crime, even if they are unaware of the firearm registration status. Also, just holding an unregistered firearm at a range is a crime. Ladies and gentlemen, you better take a damn good look where you're sitting in this country. People around you, the state you're sitting in, and what you represent, what it stands for. States like this are making these moves. You have other states, like I've talked about here recently, like Missouri, that are pushing bills that if passed, it would require men and women 18 to 34 to own an AR-15. Then you have states like Kentucky that just passed that everyone's allowed to carry concealed. They don't need a permit. They can do it per the Constitution. It's been Dabu 7.